Hello kids. Now in this series of lectures we will be studying science for class 7. So what is science? Science is asking questions and trying to find out the answers to those questions. So if you want to learn science, ask as many questions as you can to your parents, to your teachers, to your friends, or to anybody else. Now you may not get answers to all of your questions, but that is the only way how you can learn science. So just keep asking the questions. So now today I'll ask you some questions. Now just give a moment or so for each questions and try to think about what could be their answers, right? So now the first question is, why do we feel hungry? Next is, what happens if you don't water your plants for a few days? Or what happens if you keep your plants indoor for a few days? And finally, what happens if you don't add manure to your plants? Now before we answer all these questions, let's have a look at the food chain. Now the first element in the food chain is plants. Now then there are animals which get their food from the plants, for example rabbits and chicken. Then there are some animals which eat other animals for their food. And finally we have humans which get their foods from plants as well as from the animals. Now let's have a look at the food chain once again. Now this lion eats the rabbit and this rabbit eats plant. And similarly this man eats chicken and the chicken gets its food from the plants. And this man also gets his food from the plants. So what we can say is that all the animals and the humans, birds, insects get their food directly or indirectly from the plants. And the plants make their own food. So we can say that there is some mode of nutrition, or there is a mode by which everybody takes in the food, and this is called nutrition. So what is nutrition? Nutrition is the mode by which all the living organisms take in the food. So now we call plants the autotrophs. Auto means self and trophs means nutrition. So that means the plants make their own food. So we call them autotrophs. Auto is self and trophs is nutrition. Whereas all other organisms are called heterotrophs. Hetero means others and trophs means nutrition. So that means all these animals and the humans depends on others for their food. So they are called heterotrophs. Now some of you may argue that their mother makes the food for you. Can she be the autotroph, or can humans be the autotroph because humans make their own food? No, humans are not autotrophs because they cook food which they get from either from the plants or from the animals. They don't create their own food. Now the basic difference between heterotrophs and the autotrophs is that the autotrophs make their food inside their body by using some basic elements, whereas the heterotrophs get in the food from somebody else and eat that food, right? So the difference between autotrophs and heterotrophs is clear. Now let's go to the first question. The first question is, why do we feel hungry? Now when we walk, when we talk, when we run, when we sleep, on whatever activity we do, our body consumes energy. Now for this energy we need to eat some food so that the body can get the energy from the food for carrying out its life processes. Now another thing is that you might have noticed that your parents need to buy you clothes as well as the shoes every year, because the old ones don't fit in, because you are growing daily. You are growing bigger and bigger daily. So your body is creating more muscles and the more bones. And for all these things, your body needs to eat food or get food so that it can create the muscles as well as the bones from that food. And the last is, if some body part is damaged, your body needs foods to repair that body part. Or if you are ill, your body needs some food so that your immune system can repair the illness. So let's redefine the nutrition. So what is nutrition? Nutrition is the mode of getting food and its utilization by the body to create energy for its life processes, for its growth, and for repair of the damaged body part. So what is nutrition? Nutrition is the mode of taking in the food and its utilization by the body for running out the life processes, for its growth, and for the repair of the damaged body parts, right? Okay, coming to the second question, what happens if you don't water your plants? Now this one should be easy to you. Now first, they will shrink, the leaves will shrink in size, and if you still don't water your plants, they will finally die. So what we learn from this is that the water is very important nutrient for the plants to keep them alive. Next is, what happens if you keep your plants indoor? Now this is something tricky, or many of you may not have noticed this, that if you keep your plants inside, your plants turn yellow over a period of time, and they grow slow, and they may also die for some time. So what is the reason for this? The reason is, when you keep your plants inside, there is no direct sunlight inside your room. Although there would be some scattered sunlight and there would be some artificial light in the room, like tubes or the bulbs or etc., but your plants don't feel happy inside, believe me. So slowly the plants will turn yellow and its growth will slow down, and they may also die. And the last one is, what happens if you don't add manure to the soil? Now manure is minerals. Manure is nothing but the minerals like the nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, etc. The plants need these manure for creating its food, for its growth. So if you don't add manure to the soil, the growth of the plant will slow down and its leaf will start turning yellow, because the plant is not getting the enough food or enough nutrients for its growth and for its health. So your plants won't be healthy if you don't add manure to your soil. Right. Now, after answering all these questions, there is one more question which comes to my mind. From where do the plants get food? So in the previous slide, we learned that water is very necessary for the plants. Another thing was minerals. Minerals is also very important for the plants. And sunlight is also important. But there are two more factors which are needed by the plants to create their own food. So any guesses? The first is carbon dioxide. The plants take in the carbon dioxide from the air through the leaves. There are actually some openings in the leaves from where the plants breathe in the carbon dioxide. So these openings are called stomata. So the plants take in the carbon dioxide from the air through the stomata on their leaves. And there is one green color pigment present on the leaves that is called chlorophyll. Now the chlorophyll absorbs the sunlight and it creates the energy, and it helps in the plants to create its food. Now this process is called photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is creating the food from the carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, right? Now let's have a deeper look at the photosynthesis. How and where does the photosynthesis happen? Now have a look at this picture. Now this picture has roots. This picture has a tree with the big roots, stem, leaves, and the sun. So all the elements which are required for a photosynthesis to happen are there. So the first step in the photosynthesis is that the roots absorb water and the minerals from the soil, and this water and mineral is transported to the leaves through the vessels. Then the leaves absorb carbon dioxide from the air through stomata, and finally the leaves produce food in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Alright, now let's have a formal definition, and let's have a look at the formal definition or a equation of a photosynthesis. So what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the plants take in the carbon dioxide from the air through their stomata, and the water from the soil through the vessels, and it converts them to the carbohydrates, which is glucose, and oxygen in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. So if sunlight or chlorophyll is not present, photosynthesis will not happen. So what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is conversion of carbon dioxide and water to carbohydrate and oxygen in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. So now notice one more thing, that the photosynthesis not only produces the carbohydrates, which is a food to the plant, but it also produces the oxygen, which is inhaled by us. So if photosynthesis doesn't happen, there won't be any carbohydrate for the plants. That means that there would be no food for the plants, so the plants will die. And there would not be oxygen for us to inhale, so we won't get the oxygen to inhale. Since there won't be any plants, so we don't get any food to eat. So what we know is that the photosynthesis is the basic process by which is keeping all of us alive, because it is this process which creates the food and the oxygen for us. Alright. Okay, that's all for this video. Now we'll just quickly revise what all we have learned in this video. The first we looked at the food chain, and we realized that there are two types of the organism in this world. One is autotrophs, which make their own food, and the plants are the autotrophs. And there are another organisms which depends on others for their food, called heterotrophs, like the humans or the animals or the birds or the insects. They are all heterotrophs, right? Then we learned how the plants create their own food. The plants create their food by the photosynthesis, and photosynthesis is the basic process happening in the nature which is responsible for creating the food and the oxygen for all of us, right? Now before we end up this video, here are some questions for you. The first one is, where does the plant take in the carbon dioxide? So this one should be very easy to you, because I already answered this in the slides. And the second one is, are all plants autotrophs, or are there some plants which are not autotrophs? And the last one is, does photosynthesis happen in leaves only, or are there any other places in the plants where the photosynthesis happen? So if you know the answer, just write down your answer in the comments below. And if you don't know the answers, don't worry, we will be covering these questions as well as many more in the next video. So thanks a lot. Bye.